have a seat in your chair. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Harlan. Thank you, Emmett. Thank you, Kamari. Thank you, Madison. All right, boys and girls, I've got something super special for you guys today. So, when I say one, everybody stand up and push their chairs in. Not yet. Not yet. When I say one, everybody stand up and push their chairs in. When I say two, everybody tiptoe to the front of the room. And when I say three, can everybody have a seat? We're going to wait until everybody's sitting in their chair to get started, though. Thank you. All right, one. Two. And three. Go ahead and come on up and have a seat.
Say no.
All right, three. Come on up. Everybody have a seat. All right, thank you, boys and girls, for coming up and having a seat. So today, I've got something super awesome for us to do. We are going to be detectives. Does anybody know what a detective is? Raise your hand. Go ahead, Sarah. Yeah, very good. I know we use this magnifying glass for a different lesson on predictions, but today we're going to use it to be detectives. And what a detective does is they look around and they look for clues. And their clues are going to be in these boxes around the room. Okay? So we're going to go to these boxes and we're going to make some observations. Can somebody say observations? Everybody say observations.
Observation.
Very cool. Observations are just, it's kind of a fancy word for something we notice. So if I say, I observe that these cards are very colorful. Is that a good observation, you think?
Yeah.
Turn to a partner and make an observation about something in the room. See, talk with the partner. Whisper. All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, eyes back up here. Thank you. I'm sure you guys made some good observations. We don't have time right now to We don't have. Okay, that's fine. We'll all be able to make observations here in a second. So I have these boxes around the room, and since we're detectives, they're going to be our evidence boxes. We've got evidence in these boxes. Can everybody say evidence? Evidence. Evidence is just a fancy word for a clue. So when we come around, there's going to be this evidence collection sheet on every group station. So I want everybody, when they go back, to go grab a pencil and then go to the group station attendant. Okay? So we're going to start our first group. It's going to be, when I say your name, can you stand up, go back to your desk, grab a pencil, and then come to the yellow station? And we have Sarah Adams, Chloe, Beckett, and Jaden. Our next group is going to come in this blue station over here, and it's Xavier, Kamari, Miranda, and Brady. At our red station back there in the back corner, and we have Sarah D, Waylon, Hunter, Sakara. The green station right here is going to be Harley, Avery, Madison. And then over here at the purple station, we get Kate, Cameron, and Kate. The red station's right over there.
Right here. Yeah. Right here.
You're going to be with Kamari, Miranda, and Brady.
Ignore it, okay?
Head over that way. Oh, no, you're right. All right, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. And then you're going to be with Harley, Avery, and Madison. So head on back to that one. Wait a minute. Sarah. Madison, can you go over with Harley and Avery? Sarah, you're right over here. And Waylon. Wait, you're with Sarah and Hunter right here. Alright, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your mouth if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head if you can hear me. Alright, thank you boys and girls. Isaac here. So what we're going to do at our station, everybody's going to have a sheet of paper, and you're going to take your evidence box, and you're going to try and figure out what's inside of it. You're going to maybe use your eyes, maybe use your ears, maybe pick your box up and move it around a little bit, see if you can hear something inside of it. See if you can figure out what's inside your box. When you do, mark some of your observations. So our first station, you're on station yellow, so you're going to make your station yellow observations. Alright? Go ahead and mark your observations. I'm coming over for you guys. Alright, guys. Alright, good. You know what's in it right now? Okay, you come first. Alright, close your eyes.
I smelled it.
Open your mouth. Close your eyes. Alright, back down. Alright.
Go investigate.
Yeah.
You observe it.
No, we can't open our boxes. Alright, here you go. Here you go. Over here. Nope. Right there. Which station do you want, Sarah? Alright, what's your box? So, when we use our Play-Doh, we're looking at what's this? Alright, guys, let's go back to our station. Go back to our station. Kind of weird. Alright, let's let everybody have a turn. Alright, when you've made your observations at your station, can you raise your hands up for me?
Okay, I say here. Okay, we're ready.
Maybe. Alright, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your lips if you can hear me. Alright, we're going to rotate stations. So can I have Caden's group? Can I have Caden's group come over here? Xavier's group, can you guys come over here? Beckett's group, can you go over there to red? Hunter's group, can you go over here? And then Green group, can you go over here? Alright, Green group, come on over here. Alright, that's right.
Okay. You can it's my
Your eyes. It's not nothing. See what you Let's get your hand out. Pull out.
Right on your
Alright,
paper.
there you go.
Right on your paper.
Hey, that's my paper. Look, Jaden, what are you doing?
What's your station doing?
Don't you hear something? Yeah.
Go look at your station, okay? Go play with the stuff in your box.
Maybe. Alright, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head if you can hear me. Touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Alright, we are going to rotate groups again. So you can take your paper with you. You guys can come over here. You guys go over there. Yeah, there you go. Alright.
In your box.
We've got to do it. That's right. Alright, oh, hey, Jaden, we're going to open this here, okay? We're not going to open that up. You don't know? You know? Alright, think about it. Think about it. Alright, right now, what do you think? Alright, think about it. Go, put it back down. Think about it. Alright, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your other ear if you can hear me. Alright, we're going to rotate again. So you guys go on, rotate. I think you guys know where you're supposed to go. Go this way. Alright, you guys are in the station. Come on over with Chloe and Becky. Alright, find her. Smells like cotton candy. Alright, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Alright. We are going to rotate one last time, and then we'll be back where we started. So, y'all come back there. Y'all come back there. Jane.
That needs to go home with the student. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Hear you back. Can they hear you?
Alright, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your other ear if you can hear me. Just the top of your head if you can hear me. Just the top of your head with both hands if you can hear me. Alright, we are going to tiptoe back up front and have a seat, okay? With your papers, yes, go ahead. And your pencils, yep. Alright, shh. Alright, we're going to tiptoe up front. Okay, if you don't have it, that's okay. Alright, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your ear if you can hear me. That's okay, Sarah. Have a seat. We'll get you a new one here in a second. Alright, touch the top of your head if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head with both hands if you can hear me. Alright, have a seat if you can hear me. Alright, good job, boys and girls. Can everybody take one scoot back just a little bit so I have a little bit of room up here? Okay, thank you. So, we're going to talk about our boxes here for a second. How on earth did you guys figure out what was in this box? Goldfish. Alright. Alright, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Alright, can I have one of my friends who's sitting very quietly raise your hand and don't tell me what's inside of it. Tell me how you figured out what you think's inside of it. Go ahead, Sarah. It's shaky. Alright. Go ahead. You could hear it. Very cool. Alright. What do you use to hear it with? Ear. Alright. Very cool. So let's take a look at another one of our boxes. Can everybody turn your body around back here? Hey Xavier, can you grab a seat for me, buddy? Alright. Does everybody remember this box? Right, there was an elephant inside of it. Can I have one of my friends who is sitting very quietly in their place on the floor? Tell me how you knew what was in this box. How did you tell? Go ahead, Cameron.
We looked in it.
You looked inside of here?
Yes, there's a hole in it.
Oh, alright. You're very right, there's holes on top. How could you know to look in there? What were you using for that? Go ahead, Beckett. There you go. All right. Your eyes. All right. Can you grab a seat on the floor? All right. We've got another box, and this one's my favorite box. What was in this box? We used a lot of things for this box. How did you know there were pretzels inside? Can I have one of my friends? Oh, not all at once. Can I have one of my friends who's sitting very quietly with their hand raised? Tell me how they knew what was inside this box. Go ahead, Brady. You could look inside of it. What if you couldn't look inside? What if you couldn't see? How is there another way you could tell? Oh, somebody who hasn't gone yet. Go ahead, Xavier. How could you tell? It's shaky. You could maybe use your ears to find out. Somebody else, what was another thing you could use to figure out what's inside it? Go ahead. Taste. You could taste it. You tasted the pretzels. How did the pretzels taste? Turn to a friend and whisper about that for a second. All right, you can whisper to me. How did the pretzels taste? All right, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head, close your hands if you can hear me. All right. Thanks, boys and girls. We've got another box in here. This is a good box. Can somebody who's sitting very quietly raise your hand and tell me how they knew what was inside this box? Somebody who hasn't gone before. Go ahead, Miranda. There were no tissues blocking it, so you could look inside of it. Maybe if you couldn't look inside of it, what's another way? Go ahead, Sakara. It was Play-Doh. How did you know it was Play-Doh?
Looked in there.
You looked inside there. Okay. Go ahead.
You can stick your hand in there.
Very good. You can stick your hand in there. Who stuck their hand in there? Raise your hand if you stuck your hand in there. What did it feel like? Turn to a friend and talk about that for a second. How did it feel?
That's good.
All right, boys and girls, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch your other ear if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head with both of your hands if you can hear me. Touch your shoe if you can hear me. All right, come on and have a seat up here, Xavier. Can you come join us? No. Can you come have a seat? I gotta ask you a question for this next one. All right, we've got another box here. This one got a little rip. That's okay. If this tissue was still there and we couldn't look in there, what's another way we can see what was inside this box? Go ahead, Jade. Smell it. Can you say that real loud so everybody can hear you? Smell it. Good job. Touch your ear if you can hear me. All right. Thank you, boys and girls. You can smell it. Can somebody tell me, who's sitting very quietly and very nicely and looking this way, what it smelled like? Go ahead, Jade.
It smells like yellow popsicles.
Yellow popsicles? It could smell like yellow popsicles. Go ahead, Becky.
It smells like cotton candy.
Smells like cotton candy. Maybe. All right, turn to the person beside you and talk about what it smells like. Smells like ice cream, maybe. All right, touch your ear if you can hear me. Touch your chin if you can hear me. Touch your nose if you can hear me. Touch the top of your head with both of your hands if you can hear me. All right, good job, boys and girls. So we've talked a lot about different ways we can figure out what's inside our boxes. I think we made pretty good detectives. What do you think? Give me 2 thumbs up if you think we made good detectives. I think we made good detectives too. All right, what we used our eyes, we used our nose, we used our mouth in some cases, and we used our ears to figure out what's inside of our boxes. And our hands, we used our hands too. Thank you, Jade. Another word for all of those things, for our hands. All right, can I see everybody's hands? Can I see everybody's eyes? Can I see everybody's ears? Everybody's nose? Everybody's mouth? Another word for all those is our senses. And Miss C has drawn us this wonderful picture to talk about our senses. And we can count them together, but it's written up here. How many senses do we have? One. Let's count them together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see everybody's hands. 5. All right. Our first sense, and we used it to figure out what was inside of our elephant box. This is the one we use most often. It's going to be our eyes. And that one, if I can find my sticky here. There we go. Is sight, our sense of sight. And everybody, what can we use to use our sense of sight? Right. Do you think we use that one very often? Do you think we use that one a lot?
Yes!
What are some things we might use it for?
To see.
To see what?
To see and the stuff.
The stuff. Do we see, to use it to see where we're going, maybe?
To see everywhere.
Maybe to see what we're writing when we write our words and when we read a book. All right, our next sense is going to be touch. Everybody touch your finger. Touch your nose here. Jade. Thank you. Our next sense is going to be touch. Can you hold up what you use to touch with? Can you wave it around? Wave to the other one. Other one. Our fingers. Yes, we use our fingers to touch with. Our sense of touch. What do we use to figure out? What do we use our sense of touch to figure out with? Was it the scented thing? Finger smell? Was it our Play-Doh? Yeah, we used our sense of touch to figure out what was in the Play-Doh box. Our next sense. Somebody read this for me. You seem very quiet. Eat. Whoa! It says taste. Taste. We use our sense of taste. Can somebody point where we get our sense of taste? Point to your sense of taste. Where are we pointing? Very good, very good. I'm going to put this on our little friend's mouth here. Alright, our next sense, and there are 5, so we're almost done. How many do you have so far? 1, 2, 3. This is number 4, is our sense of smell. Which box do we use to smell? Which box do we smell with? Was it this one over here?
No.
Was it this one over here?
Yes!
And some people said they smelled cotton candy. Some people said they smelled ice cream. People smell different things. But and popsicles. People smell different things, but we all smell using the same part of our body. What part of our body is that? Nose. All right, so I'm going to put it on our friend's nose.
What is his name?
Xavier, can you sit right over here? I bet you'll see a lot better.
Does he have a few names?
Our last sense. Do you know what it is? Some people already might know what it is. It's going to be hearing. And what do we hear with? Let's see them. Yeah, you use your ears to hear. So we're going to talk real quick about each one of our senses, okay? Can you touch your ear if you can hear? Can you touch your nose if you can hear? Touch your chin. Alright, this time we're going to do that. We're going to do it with our senses. So can you touch where you hear from? Can you touch where you smell from? Can you touch where you see from? Can you touch where you taste from? Can you touch where you touch from? Alright, we're going to take our hands. Put them around. Alright, good job, boys and girls. So we have our sense of sight, our sense of hearing, our sense of taste, our sense of smell, and our sense of touch. We use those every single day, all of our 5 senses. What are our 5 senses? Our sight, our hearing, our smell, our taste, and touch. Alright, boys and girls, you guys made some awesome detectives today. What I'm going to have you do is when I say 1, if everybody can stand up. When I say 2, oh, not yet. When I say 2, if everybody can tiptoe back to their chairs. And if I say 3, can everybody have a seat? And then we're going to do one last thing real quick, alright? 1, 2, and 3. You don't have a chair? Alright, you're going to put your paper on your desk for now. Alright, Xavier. Try to see it, right? Here you go. Alright. Alright, boys and girls, can you touch where you see from if you can hear me? Can you touch where you smell from if you can hear me? Can you touch where you hear from if you can hear me? Can you touch where you touch from if you can hear me? We're going to take our observation sheets, which we have, and we're going to turn them over to the back. The back should be completely blank. Turn your observation sheet over. If you don't have an observation sheet, can you raise your hand and I'll get you a new one? Oh wow, we lost quite a few of them. Alright. Thank you, friends, for sitting very quietly and being very patient. Easy one, James? Alright. We're going to turn it over to this side. Alright, now does everybody have a sheet? Yeah, you go back. Yeah, Jane, grab a seat, please. Hey, can you come in a little bit? Grab a seat, please. Yeah, you grab a seat, please. Alright, thank you. Alright, so what we're going to do on the back of our paper is we're going to draw a picture of something we use our senses for. So my picture, and if I have any chalk, I could say, what's something I use my senses for every day? Some of us said we use our eyes to see stuff. So I might say I use my eyes to read a book. And I'll just draw a picture of a book. Here's my book. It's got words in it. Or you could say, I use my nose to smell candy. And you can draw a picture of candy. So we're going to take a couple minutes. Okay, thank you, Avery. We're going to take a couple minutes and draw a picture of something you use your senses for. Go ahead. Just draw a picture of something. It doesn't. Keep drawing. Boys and girls, these are looking great. Keep it up. See here, what's something you use your senses for?
Candy. Alright, boys and girls, we're going to take another 10 seconds to finish our drawings. Awesome. worry about your paper, okay, Avery? Thanks. Oh, that looks awesome, dude. Alright, boys and girls, can I get everybody's eyes up here for one more time? Alright, touch your eyes if you can hear. Touch your ears if you can hear. Touch your nose if you can hear. Touch your mouth. Good job, boys and girls. So, under our picture, I want us all to draw a sentence, or write a sentence about it. So for mine, I'm thinking I'm kind of hungry right now. So I've drawn a picture of a pizza. Here's my pizza. It's got pepperonis on some parts, and it's got cheese on other parts, and it's got more pepperonis and more toppings, and it's just a good pizza. So I'm going to write underneath it. I could use a couple different sentences for this, couldn't I? What are some sentences I could use for pizza? Go ahead. Okay, I could write the word pizza. What's one of our senses we could use for the word pizza? We use our mouth to taste the pizza. Could we use our eyes to see the pizza? Could we use our ears to hear the pizza?
See the pizza!
And you can smell the pizza. Good. So I could write, I smell pizza. And I'll move this seat. So I want you guys to write a sentence that talks about your picture. So if you drew a picture of candy, you can say, I taste candy. Or if you drew a picture of a book, you can say, I see a book. Go ahead and give that a try for the next couple minutes. Yeah.
What sense do you use?
And once you're done with your sentence, you can keep going with your picture.
Try your best.
Boys and girls, you're doing a great job. I see some awesome sentences. Very cool. Alright, boys and girls, we're going to take another 10 seconds to wrap up our sentences. Alright, boys and girls, we are all done for today. Give yourselves a round of applause for being such wonderful detectives. Thank you so much. That was awesome, Xavier. What we're going to do right now is if you're still working on your picture, go ahead and finish.